In Ireland, we're constantly being told that diversity is our strength and that we have to embrace multiculturalism, whether we like it or not. Some people listening to this video tonight will be saying, yeah, I think that's a great idea. Welcome everyone in, embrace. Other people are like, no, Ireland for the Irish, we're good, thank you. So I don't know what the Irish culture did or didn't do, but there's a big push on at the minute to alter it or add to it significantly. And I've got two clips for you right now that have, how would you say, they're of two different people in two different parts of Dublin doing pretty much the same thing, walking around in public, upsetting people, frightening people, making people cross the street. They're not wearing any shoes. That's a common denominator. And despite what you might think when you start to watch the first clip, they're both men. One's filmed in a housing area, the other one's filmed in the suburbs of Dublin, heading into Dublin city centre. So I want you to watch this. And what do you do? What do you do if you come up against a situation like you're about to see here? Do you pray that the person passes you by without any interaction? They don't try and come over and give you a hug, especially this first one, this first bloke. Or what do? You cross the road, you phone the police, the guards. What do you do? So I'm going to show you the first clip here. This is filmed from the safety of someone's bedroom through the windows. And even in that case, it looks like they're a little bit frightened in case this person spots them and comes flying into their driveway. So let's look at this one to begin with. This man, yes, it's a man, walking around barefoot in the early hours of the morning in Dublin. Let's see what he's up to.
She's only got one shoe. Which one is in their garden? What the fuck?
So just, walking down the road as you do, mincing up and down the road as you do, checking people's flower pots, maybe looking underneath for a key, maybe a car key, a house key. Some people hide their house keys under flower pots. Not this person's house, I might add. Pacing around barefoot up and down the street, coming out for work in the morning. What would you think if that person was skipping up and down your driveway? Would you feel enriched? Would you feel diversified? Would you embrace it? Or would you say, help?
I don't know where it's a girl or a boy. A girl. Oh, she's mad looking.
No, it's a bloke. It's a bloke. Trust me, that ain't no lady.
Does she not have a willy there? Look. Yeah, babe, that's a girl. That's a boy. That's a man. I don't know what that is. Neither do I.
So they're doing
Just keep going into everyone.
just doing laps of people's gardens and driveways and shouting loudly in a foreign language. So that's that's when you're in the house. At least there's some degree of security there. You're in the house. You can keep the doors locked and hide behind the curtains if you need to and take some video footage. But what if you're out on the street? This next clip here is from Dublin Videos 2025. And by the way, check the description box underneath this video for links through to both of these accounts. You can go and check them out yourself, and you can take this video and you can share it freely wherever you want. I don't care what you do with it. Cut it up or dump it into a group. I don't mind what you do with it. Just get the word out there. Let people see and experience the diversity that's currently being placed in various parts of Dublin. So let's look at this next guy just randomly walking down the street. So there you have it. Looks a little bit like me from behind, actually. I can assure you it wasn't me. No shoes on again, flinging his arms around, shouting in a foreign language at trees, at cars. Maybe there's people at the other side of the street. Thankfully, there's no one on this side of the street. This guy's up behind him with a camera. He'd need to make sure he doesn't get spooked. But just watch him how he acts. Now, I don't know if he's drunk. I don't know if he's under the influence of something. Maybe he has some mental health issues, and I'm not knocking him if that's the case. But what I'm trying to say is, irrespective of why he's doing what he's doing, he shouldn't be doing it. Where's the Garda? Where's the Gardaí? Where are they? Where are they? There was a protest on outside an iPass centre. They'd be all over it. But where are they on the beat? Of course, they're finding it difficult getting recruits in at the minute. And those that are being recruited, as we've seen over the last week in some of the videos that have been putting up, they're not exactly top caliber, are they?
Mind yourself there with that easy.
So this guy, you need to be careful too. If you're going to whip the camera out and start videoing, make sure you do it discreetly around this guy. Who knows? He could be harmless or he could be highly volatile. And this chap here is doing the right thing. He's warning. There's a girl walking past him. He's warning her to watch out. Ladies, if you're listening to me, or even guys, you know, if you don't want to take any chances, if you see someone like that coming towards you and you're the only person coming towards him and he's acting like that, highly agitated, volatile, wearing nothing but a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. In fact, I think he might even have taken the t-shirt off by this stage, shouting and waving his arms. Cross the road. Just cross the road. Get out of the road. You know, prevention is better than cure. You don't want to be dealing with anything whenever it's right up on top of you. That's my humble advice. Take it or leave it. Use your situational awareness and keep yourself out of danger. Cross the road if you have to. It doesn't matter. You know, turn and go the opposite direction. Just, it's not worth it. Yeah, he's removed the t-shirt by this stage, by the looks of it, and thankfully that girl was able to pass by. As you can see there, it looks like she's stuck as close as she can to the wall while he walks as close as he can to the road. So there you have it, just two cases or two instances in Dublin that have been filmed over the last week or so. And like I said, I don't know the background of these people and I'm not knocking on them if they've got mental health issues. But what I'm saying is that's what's out there at the minute. And you don't know who they are. I don't know who they are or what they're capable of. Okay, what they're capable of. And we're seeing too many stories of people going off at the deep end and then other people being seriously assaulted or heaven forbid, killed. You just don't know. You just don't know. So, like I said, leave me a comment below. Tell me what you think. What would you do if you were to meet someone like that? Would you hold the line or would you get out of Dodge? What would you do? Would you phone and Garda Síochána or would you let it slip? What would you do? Leave me your comments below. Share this video freely, farly, and widely. I'm not sure if farly is a word, but I'm going to use it anyway. Farly. Don't like vocabulary? Just make your own up. Why not? And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. But for now, I'm Rickman. This is No Risk, No Reward Media, over and out.